Who we rocking with today?
What you mean, who I'm rocking?
What's your name?
Denzel.
Denzel. Tell me what you came looking for, brother.
A beautiful, God-fearing,
God-fearing,
athletic woman.
athletic woman in shape. Give me a non-negotiable or a deal breaker for you.
Promiscuous activities,
Right.
smoking, multiple baby daddies.
Baby daddy.
Yeah.
And it's a done deal.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here, brother. We're glad to have you.
For sure.
I don't know if he's gonna find what he wants. He doesn't want a promiscuous woman with multiple baby daddies. He probably is not going to find what he wants.
All right.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a lineup of single ladies. Hi, ladies. Hi. You ladies look really nice tonight.
No, they don't.
Okay, let's bring in our first single gentleman.
I don't like the way he's dressed. Too casual, too casual.
Hello.
Hello.
Use your mic.
Hello.
Right here. There you go. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Denzel. I'm 30, and I work in retail management, and I'm also a brand ambassador for a Black-owned clothing brand.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I love to cook. I'm very consistent, and I love my Black queens.
Okay. What is a fun fact about you?
I also love interior designing, and I'm kind of a tourist in my own city.
Okay. So that's a fun fact?
2 fun facts.
Okay.
2 fun facts.
Okay. And what is your love path?
It said I was a free spirit.
Okay. All right. So you have no pop balloons. You are able to ask the ladies a question.
Okay.
This is the first time a guy has come to this show and none of the balloons got popped. I'm surprised because the way he's dressed is too casual, and then the movement back and forth, it doesn't seem very confident. But maybe because he's tall, that could be helping him. And he has his hair. He's not like me. I'm bald.
My question is, who is the most influential man in your life?
Good question. Good question.
Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Leah. I'm 32, and I am a healthcare administrator. The man who is most influential in my life is my father. I'm the baby of the bunch, so my dad definitely set the standards for me and my sisters. So my dad is my guy.
Thank you.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business. And the most influential man in my life is my brother. My brother's
Okay.
very smart. You know, I love the path that he went on. So he's the most influential person in my life.
Yeah, and the reason why that question is good, guys, because some of you guys may probably be wondering, but if a woman doesn't have a positive male influence in her life, that tells you the chances of her looking at a man with respect or even counting on a man, she's gonna be on more independent. Woman don't need no man. Now that doesn't mean just because she has a father she's not gonna be, full-fledged feminist. But I'm saying the chances are, if she doesn't have a role model, especially her father, the chances are, because that's the first man they're supposed to love and respect. But if they don't even love and respect their dad, chances are they're never going to respect you as the boyfriend or as the husband.
Thank you.
All right. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, so my name is Courtney. My occupation is I'm a special education teacher. The most influential, I have several men in my life that are influential to me.
Okay.
The first person is my father. Then I have my papi, that's my grandfather. And then I have my uncle. So those are 3 men. They definitely take care of home and they show me how it's supposed to be. So anything less, I'm not accepting.
Okay.
And what is your
I
age?
like that.
Oh, I'm 32.
Takes a village.
It does.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I am 52. My occupation is human
What?
resource. And the most influential man in my life is my grandfather. He's now deceased, but he did teach me how to love myself, how to be confident, and how to treat others with respect. Yes.
52. She looks
Sorry to
good.
hear that.
Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I'm 31 and I'm a loan officer. I help people get approved for mortgages. Oh, and the most influential person in my life has to be my father. He's a pastor, ex-military man, and taught me a lot of values such as valuing myself and standing up for what I believe in.
Okay, they all seem to
Thank
have
you.
Awesome. Your name, your
fathers.
age, and your occupation.
My name is Sharita. I am 42. I'm a property manager. Uh,
Who's the most influential man in your life?
it would be my first cousin. He pretty much taught me everything I need to know about a man. So yeah.
So no dad, or the dad passed away. No uncles. That's kind of a red flag, but we'll see.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
So you asked us who is the most influential man. Who would you say is the most influential woman that's a part of your life?
I would have to say my mother. She's just very consistent, very hardworking, very loving. She just shows me what I should be looking for in a woman.
Absolutely. Is that who taught you how to cook?
No, she's not. No, she didn't teach.
You just learn. You just.
I got on my own. Like, kind of just wanted to learn how to barbecue, and then
Okay,
to barbecue, you have to cook certain things.
definitely.
So you self-taught.
Do you guys believe that more men respect their moms more than women respect their dads? I'll say that one more time. In my opinion, more men respect their moms more than women respect their dads.
Talk.
YouTube.
That's good too. Yeah, we'll take that. Your question.
Do you have kids?
I do not.
And you would want kids?
I want an empire. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you have kids?
I have 3.
What are
Wow.
their ages?
24, 24, 22, and 19. And I have a grandson. That's 2. So,
And you don't want
Understandable.
to make any more kids.
nah. You're handsome. You're very handsome, but
Thank you.
I can't give you no empire, baby.
Yeah, because I think she was like 40 or something like that. They seem to. I'm surprised they like him. Well, he's tall and he has all his hair. Because us bald guys are not winning. But the fact that he has no kids, and I assume all the single moms on the panel are going to reject him, which is fair. But the thing is, they're not. If he had kids, no, they have kids. He doesn't have kids. They're gonna reject him. But if he was the one to reject them because they have kids, they would take offense to it.
Okay, your question.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory would be when my grandmother and my mother and my grandfather, like the day before he passed, we went to the beach. And I didn't know he was gonna pass the next day, but everybody knew. But that's what he wanted to do.
Hmm.
And so we all just had a good time throwing the baseball, throwing the football at the beach.
Okay.
Your question.
My question is, I understand that you love to cook. I would like to challenge you to a cook-off. What's the favorite thing you like to cook?
Wings.
Chicken wings? Like
Yes.
buffalo wings?
Yes.
Okay, what about a meal?
We can add some corn on the cob,
Oh,
some rice.
Okay.
Just depending on what type of rice. Dirty rice.
oh yeah.
Cajun
I'll
style
make
rice.
homemade dirty rice. I love it. Yes.
What other meals can you cook?
Yeah.
I'm more so gifted on the pit.
Okay.
I really like the barbecue.
And you
so
can grill as well?
Yeah,
Like
very
grilled
well.
chicken and steak and lamb?
Steak, yes.
Lamb?
Lamb I've
Okay.
never done.
Okay.
And you're willing to learn how to cook other things
I'm a
besides
sponge.
YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That sounds
She seems to like him, but she's 52, he's 30. So my guess is he's going to reject her for sure. But I think he's going to go with her because I think she's 30 or 32, and I think he's also 30. So she speaks well. She looks good for her age, but I think he's going to reject her. Unless, I mean, I may be surprised. Ninjas these days out here are crazy.
good to me.
Your question?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself purchasing a new home with my family.
Okay.
Hopefully, my expectant wife.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Same, but with an empire. Someone that I can build one with, for sure.
Your question?
When you first saw me, what did you think?
Um,
She's fishing for validation. If he says anything other than you look good, she's gonna take offense to it. She's fishing for validation.
Goofy.
Oh,
You just started laughing as soon as I looked you in the eyes. So.
Good answer.
okay.
Okay. Let's find out why the lady popped. Why'd you pop?
The reason I popped is that you said that your wife and your family, meaning kids. I don't have kids, and
Wow.
I don't know if I can have kids. I'm 52, so I don't want to waste your time. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, here's the hard part. Do you have your toothpick?
I didn't get a toothpick.
Okay, I have one. You are gonna have to pop one balloon.
This is tough. You said one?
Yes.
Okay.
He might go for the one at
I'm
the
following
end.
you.
I'm
The
sorry.
big girl. I knew it. And he's gonna lie.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
He's gonna lie.
It's just the physical attraction is just not there. I can
Okay.
tell you have a great personality, but I just know that it wouldn't last if we were to make it to the end or anything like that.
Understood.
She's a big girl.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, you can ask the lady the remaining balloons a question.
Okay. What are your non-negotiables?
Okay. That's a
Let's
good
start with you.
question.
Non-negotiable for me would be someone who cannot communicate. Communication is key. Communication is everything, and without that, we can't have a successful friendship, better yet, relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So communication.
All right, so mine's too.
Thank you.
Okay. What's your non-negotiable?
My non-negotiables, not being able to communicate effectively, not having a job or a career, not being flexible or understanding. Those are my non-negotiables.
Thank you.
She's gonna want him to pay the bills because, if you have a job and you have a stable career, that means you're making some good money at least. So you're gonna have to come in and pay her bills. Are we gonna be honest? At least you're gonna have to the money to pay for the dates when you take her out.
What's your non-negotiable?
When you lack consistency, meaning you don't show up when you say you will, or you don't do things that you say you will.
Understood.
She seems like a sweetheart. I think they're gonna match those two. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but
I'm allowed the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
You said you're a tour in your own city.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say would be your first date with me in the city of Houston?
My first date with you would be, I'm kind of mellow. I like to do things a little more intimate. I'm assuming that some women don't know how to play pool, so we'll go play pool and possibly go get something to eat, just to give me an opportunity to teach you something.
Definitely would like to be taught.
You don't know how to play pool?
I do not.
Oh, he will teach you.
okay.
Your question?
Do you like to go to the movies?
I do. I love the movies.
What? What kind of question is that? And why would you pop your balloon on that because he likes to go to the movies? Who doesn't like to go to the movies? I'm not talking about movies for a first date, like just movies in general. Like, let's say, there's a new Mission Impossible coming out. Like, so you can't, if a man says, let's go, that's a deal breaker? She better have a good reason, like, because that's crazy. I've never heard of that.
You don't like the movies?
No, I went to the movies for a long time, and in my last relationship, too long. I don't want to go to the movies anymore.
That's so dumb. That's so stupid. So it's either what? So because you used to go to the movies a lot of times with your ex, so now movies is something you don't want to do anymore? Like that's so like it doesn't make sense. Guys, I'm trying to figure out how that's connected to a relation. Now, if you're telling me that, they used to take you to horror movies, okay, I would understand. If it's an issue of the type of movie, okay, but just to go to the movies is an issue. So now you're rejecting men who like to go to movies because you don't this is a new one. But this shows you, this is what I'm telling you guys about these shows. This shows you the level of delusion that's out here in the dating streets.
Okay. You don't like the movies either?
I look for something different. So movies wouldn't be one.
What are
And
you looking for?
I like how you look and everything, but I would like to encourage you to look past appearances too, because things like beauty fades over time, and you want to really find a partner that would be with you through the test of time. So
What do you mean? Women judge men all the time because of height, because of hair or bald, because of how they're dressed. Humans judge other people. That's why we have eyes. We look at something and we say, okay, that's good to me, looks good to me, that doesn't look good to me. So it's like women always want to control and, judge and police how men, choose who they like and who they don't like. But when it comes to women, they can want a tall guy, they can want a guy who's rich, they can want a guy who has his hair, and those they call them preferences, and they're like, go queen, do your thing. But men can't even judge beauty, or they should just choose anyone they're not attracted to just because. That's so crazy. Like it's not the double standards are crazy, and it pisses me off so much. The women continuously try to police how men can pick and choose who they like and who they don't like. But women, on the other hand, can pick who they want, and they say they call it empowerment. It's so annoying.
So what are you looking for besides like not liking the movies?
I'm really into art and just being active.
Can I respond? So I did say that the physical attraction just wasn't there. To me, physical attraction is very important because there will be tough times, and if all else fails, the friendship and the physical attraction is always going to be there. So bodies change over time. That is 100% true. But the only reason why some of us, or at least me, are here is because we're all physically attracted to each other.
And some people go for intellect, and some people go for physical attraction. Some people actually just go for, your aura or whatever. So I definitely agree with you, and I agree with what she's saying as well too, because it's just preferences. Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, so she rejected him because he has a preference, not because she doesn't like him, because he has a preference. That's where we are in the dating game. It's like she can want a tall guy, but if you say I want a woman in shape, then she rejects you. How dare you want a woman in shape? It's like, so you can have your preferences, but I can't have my own? Yo, I mean, dating, it's getting worse and worse, man.
Gotcha. Yes, come on up here. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
I do. So your empire, what does that look like to you? And how would you help the family build upon that empire?
It more so looks like I want 3 children, maybe 3 in an accident or whatever the case may be, and I'll just help whatever needs to be done. Whatever that calls for, whatever my wife needs. If she needs financial support, if she needs emotional support, I'm 100% involved, 100% all the time.
I don't remember if I asked you do you have children?
So I do. I have one daughter. So
How old is she?
she is 11. She'll be 12 in December, and her opinion, her everything matters to me. So, I know you said 3, but what about, my one that I already have?
Yeah, your one that you have is your own. It's that's not his kid. You know, he wants 3 kids of his own. So you cannot count your one part of his 3. And this is why it's so hard for guys to be stepfathers, because whether you like it or not, as a stepfather, they are going to say that kid is now yours. So if you had plans of having 5 kids of your own, now you have somebody, now you're going to have 6. Because now all the money that you had saved just for your kids, you're going to have to share it with your kids that you want and some other guy's kid. And then on top of that, she just talked about, oh, she has opinions and it's important to me. That means you can't even tell the kid what to do, because the kid doesn't belong to you. And sometimes there's baby daddy drama, because the biological father of the kids may tell you, don't tell my kids what to do. And it's your own house. So it's like, it's a very, very risky business being a stepdad.
So 2 kids.
Do you have any questions for her?
I did, but my mind went blank.
So how do we feel about each other?
I'm with it.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a match.
Yes.
All right, we have a match.
It's not going to work out. I can guarantee
There
you.
you go. Okay, take it, girl. Take it, girl.
It's not going to work out. He's not going to be able to be a stepdad, and that is the truth. Because in his heart of hearts, he wants 3 kids, but now he has to take on another man's kids to make it just 2 biological kids for himself, which means she's already running him. She's already telling him what to do. It's not going to work out.
So want this balloon, the match balloon. Oh, that's a good look. It is. Usually we pass it around.
Don't do it, brother. Don't be a stepdad, man.
Come on, man.
Go have your own 3 kids that you want. She's settling.
After the pops, gonna get what I got. You know, it's me, little CC. You know, you see me on your TV. H time. Hey, it's going down. Didn't even know how to freestyle today. Didn't even much know. Sign me.
Want to discover your love path? Visit www.mylovepath.love and take the test to find out which of the 5 love paths best matches you.
Okay, explain. I wasn't there, so tell me what happened.
So the first one was because I want children,
Mm-hmm.
which is understandable. They're a little older. And the other one was because she asked if I wanted to go to the movies.
Wait a second. So she popped on you because you said that you didn't want to go to the movies?
Mhm.
I
Crazy.
do like
Oh,
to
you
go
do
to.
like to go to the movies.
Correct.
Okay, so she said that's not her cup of tea.
Correct.
Okay, Leah, do you like to go to the movies?
I do.
Oh, it's always a good fun time.
It is, and it's quality time.
Yes. And then also you can take a really big a purse with you and you can put some snacks in there. You know, you can go the hood way. You know what I'm saying? You see? Man, you know how it is? Okay. So good. Okay, you don't want to go to the movies. Next. All right. So okay. So what did you like about Denzel when you saw him up there?
Very much intelligent. I can tell just by the words that he would use. And the first question that he asks about the men who influence our lives, I think it takes a man to ask about another man. So that was like, okay,
Green lights.
green light.
Yes, I love that. So what prompted you to ask that question, Denzel?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted
All
by
right, let's
Christina
move on to
Olivier.
the next one. Let's
Check
go.
the description for the link.
Already. What's good, brother? Who we rocking with today?
Yeah, my name Q.
Q.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, where you from, Big Dog?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. What you came looking for, man? What you got in mind?
Man, I just came, fine for looking for me. That's it. I don't like to force things, so
Yeah.
whatever's there is there. For
Something in particular you looking for?
just a kind woman, down to earth, real kind and easy going. So that's all I'm looking
As a bet.
Real
Give me one deal breaker.
for. One deal breaker for me, probably cigarette smoking, man. I know that's real cliche.
Yeah,
but
cigarettes
is
I can't deal with
nasty.
anybody who smoke cigarettes.
I got you, bro. Me neither. That's a bet.
Sir.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
All right, my name is Q. I'm 32 and I do security. I'm in school for IT, so I'm looking to move to that field sometime soon. So
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags and dating me is I respect boundaries, whatever boundaries you put out there, I respect them. Cool under pressure, I like to communicate, so open minded. So those things y'all may feel like people judge you for, feel free to tell me about that, and I like like stuff like that. So yeah.
And what is an interesting fact about you?
Um, I like female rap, so Glorilla, Sexy Red, I like stuff like that. So
Glorilla?
yeah, I like.
Oh yeah, he likes some ghetto rap, huh? Some Gloria, some Sexy Red. Yeah, he wants a ratchet woman, and if we're gonna be honest.
Glorilla.
Okay. And what is your love path?
I'm saying I'm a free spirit.
Free spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. My first question would be, if you can go back in time to your younger self and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Okay.
That's a
Let's
good
start with your
question.
name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business. What I would do if I can go back,
Yeah, you can go back in time and speak to your younger self. Like, what kind of advice would you give you now that you're older? Like for now.
I would listen more to my mom. You
What
know,
about your
just
dad?
be more like just kind of take what she told me when I was younger in consideration and just be more, just respecting my mom.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, so my name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher and I'm 32. How young? Like,
It doesn't matter. Like maybe like in your teens, whatever.
okay. I probably mine involves sports. So I probably would have chosen a different path as far as which colleges I probably would have went to and played for.
Yeah.
I probably would have chosen differently and just known that it was okay to choose a different path and not think, just because it's a junior college or something like that. So, it's not okay to play at that different school. Just chosen differently just to set me up a different way.
I like that also.
Mhm.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm 52. My occupation is HR. If I can go back to my younger years, when I graduated from high school, I would have went to law school to be a lawyer because I would like to be a prosecutor. So that's something I thought about years later. But after I got my master's and my bachelor's, I'm like, I'm not going back. But I wish I would have had law school on my mind when I graduated from high school. Yes,
She looks
indeed.
good for 52.
Not too late.
She looks good.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I'm a loan originator. And if I could go back in time, I would tell myself that confidence is key. I wasn't always the most confident and sure of myself. For example, if someone told me I was wrong, even if I was right, I would internalize that and second guess it. So I think I would learn that early on. I'd probably be.
And what was your age too?
Oh, I'm 30. Oops, sorry, I'm 31. I just turned 31.
Okay. That's better.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Sharita. I'm a property manager, and if I can go back in time, I would love differently.
And what was your age?
I'm 42.
Okay. I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
I have one kid.
You want more kids?
I'm open to it. Whatever.
Jeez, oh my God. Yo. This is why, like, a guy who has just one kid, because I think he's 30 or 32, a guy who has one kid or doesn't have any kids and is still that young, because, as men, you can have kids all into your 80s anyway. But these women are older, they don't want kids. But no, she's younger. She's 30, 31, but she still popped a balloon. Oh, I think she has no kids, but he has a kid, so she doesn't want a guy who has kids. But all these women who pop their balloons already have kids, and they don't want any more kids, and they rejected him because he wants more kids. Oh my God. But if he rejected them, like if you flip this around and he's the one doing the rejection, they would take offense to it. It's like they are fine with rejecting men for their preferences, but if a man has a preference, they take offense to it.
Whatever my partner decides, I'm open to it. So it's not a deal breaker or not.
Okay.
How old is your one kid?
He's 6.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
I can't have any kids, and I don't want any more kids.
Yeah, I was just all open to it, meaning like
Okay.
if you wanted to,
And if
if
they don't
not,
want to, you're okay with
still
that?
cool with it. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
Okay. What was your question?
What is your relationship like with your mother?
My mom passed when I was 15, so yeah, it just happened when I was young. So yeah, but I did have my cousin take me in, me and my siblings. So me and her real close. You know, I appreciated her for that because when I did lose my mom, I didn't have to go to foster care. So we're real
Yeah, of
close, and
course. Right,
she took
right.
us in. So yeah,
That's dope.
Okay, let's find out why the ladies popped.
okay.
Why did you pop?
You said you have a child and you would like more, and I might not be able to have it. Sorry.
Yeah, just to reiterate, I was just open to it. So if I did was to meet someone and they say they didn't want any, then I'm fine with that also. I'm
Yeah, I
fine with just my one, but I respect your answer.
So basically, he's open to not having children too.
Yeah.
Okay. And why did you pop?
The same thing. I don't think that you were really sure about wanting another child, and that's a big decision that you must be sure about.
Yeah, I definitely respect
Do
it.
you have any children?
I don't.
But you do want some.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
I don't want any more kids. My kids are grown, so that's the reason why I popped in.
Okay, I respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's getting tough out here for guys who want kids. Well, these ladies are older. He's much younger, but even the younger woman doesn't want to be a stepmom. This one, she's 31, he's 30 or 32. She doesn't want to be a stepmom. She wants her own family. But if this was a man who had no kids and rejects women because they got kids, women would find it an issue.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
What is your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret in life.
It's a good question. It's a good question, but I don't. Well, I was gonna say no one should have regrets, but at the same time, we're human, so you're gonna regret a few decisions every now and then.
I guess just getting out of the military early. I did 5 years and got out, but I probably should have stayed in.
What branch were you in?
I was a Marine.
The Marines, okay.
So,
Do you have any questions for her?
how do you handle conflict when you're in a relationship?
So I want to talk about it. I'm a type person, I want to talk about it like right then when it happens. I am patient, so I will wait until you're ready to talk about it. But I'm not the type of person, don't keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. That's not gonna sit well at all.
I don't think he finds that
How do you
attractive.
handle conflict?
I'm easy to talk to. I like to talk right then and there also. If we need to walk away and give it time, I'm cool with that also. So it's just I'll try to find the best path for dealing with it.
How much time?
He may go with her, he may not reject her, because guys don't like to hurt women's feelings, even if they don't find them attractive. Which women don't have an issue rejecting men because they reject men since they're 18, right? Even in high school. But I don't think he finds her attractive because of his body language. He's just like, I don't care.
Time.
It depends on you. Different people need different durations of time. So I try to read who they are and I try to adapt to that and just try to go from there.
I really have a lot of more questions.
You do?
I do.
You can ask a few more.
Maybe she doesn't like him either.
You want to match? You okay with each other?
Maybe she doesn't like him either because sometimes when a woman doesn't like a guy on these shows, she tries to ask so many questions so she can find a reason to pop on his ass. She can find a reason to reject him. But when she likes you, she doesn't even care. She just wants to go.
Why
Guys,
you pop?
give me my flowers. Like, the body language is so crazy, man. Once you can read body language from women, when a woman wants you, she doesn't care to know who your dad is. She doesn't care even, sometimes she doesn't care even how much money you make. She just wants to be with you and go and have a good time with you. But when she's like, oh, I want to ask you this, or I want to know this, or I want to know this, she's trying to find ways to reject you. I could tell. He probably doesn't care either because I don't think he finds attractive either.
It's just more so it's the earrings for me. Just a little bit. I think you're dressed very well. I think everything is matching. You look very nice. You very
Just
clean. You smell nice. I smell you from over here. You smell like cocoa butter and things like that. It's just the hoops. That's it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I heard it before, man. It's
Yeah.
just I'd rather be mean than try to be
Yeah.
somebody else to appease people. So I
Yeah.
respect that though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, unfortunately, all the
Damn.
balloons have been popped.
Dating is tough
Thank
out
you
here,
very
man.
much.
Okay. So when you walked out, did they initially start popping on you?
No, nobody popped.
Oh, so
until
they so you was feeling yourself a little bit. You was like,
nobody popped until I said like a certain thing. So yeah.
uh-oh. What'd you say?
They asked about kids, and then I have one which I don't think they had an issue with, but when it came to me being open to more, I think they misinterpreted when I said I'm open to it, meaning like if they want one, then it's fine. And
Mm-hmm.
if they don't, then I'm also cool with it as
Oh.
well. I'm fine with my one.
So you think that they interpreted it as if you were saying you had to have more children?
Yeah.
Okay, but you
And
were just saying, look, if you want a baby, we can have a baby.
Yeah.
But that's not, either way, you're cool.
yeah, either way, I'm
Oh.
fine with my one son. And then one girl said that she didn't like it because it sounded unsure. So, which I respect as well, because that's a big decision to make when you're dealing with somebody.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Kristen Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Already, what's good with you, brother?
How you doing?
Who I'm speaking with, man?
I'm Adrian.
Hey, Adrian, we already know what you're here looking for, man, but give me some qualities in a woman that you're looking for tonight.
Looking for a woman that's caring,
Yeah.
somebody that can really nurture the soul and the spirit, and also someone that's adventurous.
I got you. Give me a deal breaker.
A deal breaker? Let me see. Somebody that's mean spirit. Can't do no
Mean
mean
spirit?
girls. Nah.
Mean like attitude mean or just nasty spirit altogether?
Attitude, nasty spirit, all that.
That's a bet. I hope you find what you're looking for, man.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, peace, brother.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
I mean, the way he's dressed with a hat and glasses and
Hello.
shorts, they're gonna
Good
reject him.
evening.
Good evening.
They're
Okay,
gonna reject him.
let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
But
How
he's
y'all
tall,
doing,
so
ladies?
maybe.
My name is Adrian. I'm 35 years old, and I'm in the industrial development field.
And this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, I mean, I know we can criticize the ladies all day with their standards and things like that, but as a man, you can't come to a dating show dressed like as if you're going to the beach. Like, seriously, no. This is not unacceptable. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying for the occasion, it doesn't work.
Okay, and what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me. I'm well versed in everything. I'm a pretty versatile guy, so you never know what you're getting with me as far as just dates and excitement. I'm very caring, very nurturing. You know what I'm saying, and I'm a gentleman.
Okay. And what is an interesting fact about you?
I'm allergic to ketchup.
What?
Don't put no ketchup on my burger, sandwich, nothing.
What happens?
I start vomiting instantly.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path, I'm a harmonizer.
Okay. All right. Well, so far you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. Let's start off with you in the blue.
The question is general.
Oh, the question is general. About to grill y'all one by one.
No.
All right, ladies. How do y'all feel about kids? Men with kids, dating men with kids.
How many do you have?
I have one.
How old?
I have an 8-year-old son.
Okay. Let's start with you giving him your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha, and I have my own tax business. What was the question?
For a second.
I went over there. How do I feel about a man with kids? With you with kids?
Dating a man with kids.
I mean, I have 3.
Okay, cool.
So, do you want more kids?
In the future, I mean, everybody's different, but that's more of a second date question.
So hold on. So do you want more kids or are you open to not having any more kids?
That answer, I'm kind of liquid with it,
You're not sure.
not sure.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher. My question oh no. Sorry. I'm 32. How do I feel about a man with kids? As long as it's not too many, 3 and up is that's too many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
I'll be back. Your name, your occupation?
My name is Elle. I am 31 and I am a loan originator.
And how do you feel about a man with kids? He has one child.
I don't mind a man with kids. You have to have a good co-parenting relationship, and then you also have to be open to have more in the future. Because being a stepmom is a lot of responsibility, and you got to be willing to reciprocate that in some way.
And you have no children.
I don't have any children.
This woman is a liar. Or maybe what she's doing is showcasing what men are always talking about, that women will make rules for some guys and then break them for some guys. Because the previous guy had a kid and she rejected him. And she rejected him because he basically said the same thing, that he was open to kids, or maybe he didn't mind whether he wants to have more kids or not, because he had one kid, and she rejected him. This guy said that exact same things, but because maybe she finds him attractive. I don't even know how with all the glasses, but I think it's the height, because the other guy was way shorter than even the host, right? So I think because this guy is tall, she doesn't mind. So it goes back to what men always say, that women will make rules for some guys and then break those same rules, those so-called standards and boundaries, if they find a guy attractive. So I guess she likes him because he's tall. I don't like the way he's dressed, but the women don't mind because he's tall.
Okay, okay.
And can you take your shades off, please? I like to look in the eyes, yeah.
It's kind of bright, yeah.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
I'm Sharita. I'm 42. I'm a property manager. I don't care if men have a kid. I'm gonna love them like they're mine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. You do have a pop balloon, or some pop balloons. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Why'd you pop?
Because he's not sure if he wants kids, and I'm not gonna have any more kids.
Well, I said that because, I mean, it kind of fluctuates with the partner. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with somebody who doesn't want to have kids, then, I'll kind of, move towards that depending on, what I'm saying, how far we go.
Well, I'm 46,
Damn.
so
Well, she finally popped.
Okay, well,
I mean, you already know.
you passed that age. Okay,
Have you ever
gotcha.
dated an older woman?
I have.
Oh, okay.
And why'd you pop?
My name is Katrina.
That's like a question all older women usually ask guys. Have you ever dated an older woman? Because they know men usually don't like to date older women. They know men like to date either same age or younger. Yet for women, they like to date older men, or at least bare minimum the same age. Now, if a guy who's younger has money, they will go. Or if they really, really find him attractive, they will go. But for the most part, they want a guy who's younger, who has money. Or if not, it's going to be a guy same age or older. So that's why they always ask guys, younger guys, have you dated older women?
No, I pop because I typically do not date guys with kids, to be honest. Yeah, and that's
I
that
respect
seems
it.
to be the going question here, so I'll keep.
And why'd you pop?
I want someone who is sure that they want kids.
Okay,
More
like I
kids.
said, if I'm with somebody who wants kids, then what I'm saying, we
Mhm.
moving forward in that way. But it takes two to tango, so
So, but I
Exactly.
mean, ideally, you're okay with just one.
ideally, yes.
Okay.
And he said he wouldn't mind having more kids.
Okay.
She's just picky because he literally said, because it takes two. Just because he wants kids, but if he ends up with a woman who doesn't want kids, he may have to not have kids. But she has no kids, so she can be as picky as she wants. But I don't think what he said is wrong. Like if the girl wants kids, you can have more kids. If the girl doesn't want kids, he doesn't have to have any more kids because he already has a kid. But she did the same thing with the last guy, so I guess she's just picky.
And why'd you pop?
I don't feel like as though we could probably talk about many things.
You don't?
No.
She doesn't
I
find
mean,
him
that was just
attractive.
question one,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Okay.
Feel how you feel.
He doesn't. He's gonna. Well, let me not speak because some tall, skinny guys like big women. So
Do you have any questions for him?
Are you a good kisser? And how do you know?
ooh, that's a breeze right there. Because women don't usually get too intimate. They don't go intimate questions or sexual innuendos if they don't like you. So I think she's trying to make sure he doesn't pop. She likes him, but she's trying to make sure he doesn't reject her.
I think I am a good kisser, and I never got any complaints.
And do you have any questions for her?
I don't think he
What's
likes
your
her.
ideal first date? Like, where would you, if it was up to you, where would you take someone you're interested in?
Take? Yo, the questions men ask when they don't find a woman attractive is crazy. So, this is my opinion. This is what I've seen, right? When a woman doesn't find a man attractive, she will ask as many questions as possible to find one she can use to reject him. When a man doesn't find a woman attractive, he will ask the most awkward questions. Questions he wouldn't ask a woman he finds attractive. If he found this woman attractive, he would say, I want to take you here and there. Are you okay with that? He wouldn't say, where are you taking me? But in this instance, he's asking her, where are you going to take me? Because he doesn't care. He doesn't find her attractive. So he's giving her all the power to impress him. Oh my God.
On a helicopter ride.
Helicopter ride. Wow, that's, I'm not sure I'm ready for all that, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, but, I mean, but that's very,
not
like,
funny. That's
I'm an
not supposed to be
adventurous
funny.
person. I love adventure, so, I like that.
Thank you.
Okay. And how do you feel about each other?
Okay, I like her. She's nice. Seems like an easygoing person.
I am. Very much so.
Okay.
So is this a match?
It's a match.
It is a match. There we go.
I think it's
Yeah.
just being nice. He doesn't find her
All right.
attractive. I'm going to be
Thank
honest.
you, girl. I got you.
I don't think he finds her attractive. But I could be wrong. I may be pushing my own preferences on him. But it's because of the question he was asking her of where she would take him. Yeah, that was a suspect question.
All the ladies were looking really good here tonight, and we don't always get that every single time. So I'm very excited about it. Okay. So what made you, Mr. Adrian, come out to pop the balloon?
I actually got the invite from a friend of mine.
That encouraged you? Had they done it before?
Yes, I have.
And they had a good experience?
Yeah, they were just like, it's fun, You never know
Yeah.
who you might see or what you might, end up with.
Yes. So I know that you have done the pop the balloon experience before, right?
Yeah, I did. I was nervous as hell the first time, but I'm glad I didn't get a match. 'Cause I got a match today.
Yes, indeed. And if at first you don't succeed, we can dust it off and try again. Yeah. So when me and Deshay were talking about how much we loved you when you were here last time, how great your personality was, and that we were so happy to see you come back. And we really both said we hope that she makes a match today, and then that's what happens.
Lord, answer your prayers.
Yes, indeed.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
All right, what's up, H-Town? My name is Apex. I'm here looking for a nice young lady to grow with, get to know, and go from there. It work till it don't. Mine.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
Okay. He's dressed to impress, huh? Mr. Casanova, but he's short. They're going to reject him. I'm sorry.
Hello?
He's short. They're going to reject him. I'm sorry.
Your mic?
He's short and
How you
bald
doing
like
today?
me.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
Definitely.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Ray Carlton. They call me Apex. I'm a nurse and I'm also a realtor. I do a lot of different businesses. I deal with a lot of people all over the world.
And what is your age?
I'm 44.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Some green flags in dating me is the most important thing, which is also my first question. I'm a man of like principles.
Mhm.
So my first question will be, do you believe in God? You have to believe in God to deal with me.
Okay, you'll ask that in a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but the green flags in dating you are that you believe in the Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then after that, it'll just go from there. Some of the things that I'm looking for something stable, something peaceful.
He doesn't seem confident at all. Oh my God. If I can feel the energy and I'm just reacting to the show, imagine what's going on in the room. And you know, when women are, oh my God, they can smell fear in a man. They can smell when a man is not confident and can tell the whole, obviously, maybe he struggles with public speaking, but I can tell he's not confident at all.
Like, it works till it don't. You know what I mean? And so that being said, like, I like for people to be genuine, sincere, honest. If I can't deal with you straight, and if we're having an argument about just something, and you sit back and just to win the argument, you lie about what we were talking about. I believe that people, when you lie to me about small things, you lie to me about big things.
Okay, and what is an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact about me is that I'm like nothing you've ever seen. It's the greatest show on earth.
Oh my God. That's something a man who's not confident would say to try and look more confident. My mans, you're already short. You're bald now, you're dressed well. You may have the money, but it doesn't come off. Like it's not coming off the way you think it's coming off. That's why the women are probably smiling and laughing because they're laughing at you, not with you. This is tough to watch.
What is your love path?
My love path is the stable lover.
Stable lover?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. So I'm a very stable person. I don't believe that success resides with confusion.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
All right. Well, you don't have any pop balloons, so
They're gonna pop. Told you.
okay. Well, let's.
Like I'm telling you, like this is tough, and I feel for my boy, but it's like women don't care. If you come unconfident, you may have $1 billion in the bank, but if you show you're unconfident, because what they see is this is the man I'm gonna be out in the public with, and other people will tell he's not confident, and they're gonna try us. So that means he can't protect me.
You do have some pop balloons. Let's ask the ladies why they pop you. Yeah. Okay. Giving your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46 and I have my own tax business.
Love it.
And why'd you pop?
Height.
Short.
That's okay. You know what I mean? Some of us can
Obviously, it's so easy to tell that they're gonna reject him, but the being non-confident is not helping him either.
Worst people in the world are short. But I'm about it though.
Okay.
Your
kinda
name,
a
your
little
age, and
bit
your
off.
occupation.
So Courtney, I am a special education teacher, and I'm 32. So the part that the reason why I popped the balloon was because you said I'm a person that it works until it doesn't. I like to keep trying until you know what I mean. Like we try everything, and even still keep trying. Like so I think that was enough for me.
Well, here's the thing about it. You could be doing something and trying your best. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm not gonna
That's
take
fair.
myself through anything that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
That's
If it
fair.
doesn't work, why would you keep putting yourself through that?
That's fair.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm 52. My occupation is human resource.
Yes, ma'am.
And the reason why I popped is because I don't feel a connection with you. I like to
short.
be able to want to kiss you, hug you, and all that. So I don't feel that connection with
He's
you.
I
short.
understand that.
But you have gorgeous eyes. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, mesmerizing eyes. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I don't know why women do this. Like they reject a guy, and then after rejecting him, they give him a stupid compliment to try to make him feel nice, to try to come off as being nice. Personally, if you reject me, just reject me. Like don't reject me and then give me a damn stupid compliment. Like you already rejected me. It is what it is. I'm a man. I'll take it. Don't give me your stupid compliments. But that's just me.
Yes, sir.
I respect what people feel and don't feel.
Yes.
You know, the Bible says, "Is my sheep will know the sound of my voice." And so, if somebody likes you or doesn't respond to you, I'm not messed up by it. It's my job to holler at you. It's your job to respond.
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
understand.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So,
She's also gonna reject him. $20. I haven't watched this full show. $20 for people for the first person to comment and say I was wrong. I'm saying she's gonna reject him. If I play this and she actually goes with him, matches with him, the first person to say I was wrong in the comments, I'll send you $20 cash up. I am saying she's rejecting him. Let's go.
Do you have any questions for him?
Here. Questions.
Take your
I
time.
heard you hear the word stable a lot. What is your ideal partner?
My ideal partner is somebody who doesn't cause confusion. A lot of times, because people are uneven about themselves, they don't know what they really want. And so when something comes and approaches them that they really want, they don't know what to do with it. And so I like to make sure that people are really sure about where they're going, because I'm sure about where I'm going.
That's a good answer, but she's still gonna reject him.
Do you have
Let's
any
see.
more questions? Or do you have any-
She doesn't like him.
Do you have any kids?
I don't have any children.
Do you want children?
I would love children one day.
Do you have children?
I don't. I have a daughter, but she's estranged.
What does
But
that
at the
mean?
same time, I don't mind having children with the right person, because when you decide to have a kid with somebody, too many people have kids, but don't really plan to be with somebody for 18 years. You know what I
She's
mean?
gonna reject him.
And so if you having kids with somebody and you're not planning to be with them for 18 years, it's gonna cause a problem. You know what
She's
I
gonna
mean?
reject him.
And so it's so important to decide to have kids with somebody who you feel like you're gonna be with for the rest of your life.
I completely agree.
Yes, ma'am.
She's
I
gonna
assume
reject
that's
him.
why you don't have any kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I have a
Definitely.
plethora of nieces and nephews,
And that's cool. And they'll fill your heart until you find the right person to have kids with.
right.
Do you
Absolutely.
have any more questions?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna pop my balloon just out of respect because I feel like that we could vibe on a spiritual level and also business as well.
What?
But I do wish you best of luck in the future.
I have no problem with that. And I
Yeah, that's a rejection. Did you guys hear what she just said? I'm not gonna pop out of respect for you, but I wish you luck in the future. So they're gonna connect on a business level, not a relationship level. She's just being nice. So I'm sorry, guys, you're not getting the $20. She's rejecting him, but she just trying to be nice because he seems so unconfident. For you guys who are saying I'm lying, let's go. Let's rewatch it. Right here.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna pop my balloon just out of respect because I feel like that we could vibe on a spiritual level and also business as well. But I do wish you best of luck in the future.
See, she doesn't like him. She's just trying to be nice. So she rejected him. She just didn't pop the balloon. So I'm sorry, guys. No $20 for you.
I have no problem with that. And I respect that. Thank you for being receptive.
Okay, thank you. All right. Unfortunately, all
It's
the
tough
all
out
balloons
here
have
for
been
short
popped.
guys, man.
Well, bring some more balloons then. I'm not messed up about it.
You're fine. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyway, man, that was a show. It's tough out here for short guys. I mean, if you're not Kevin Hart, you don't have Kevin Hart kind of money, or you're not as popular as Kevin Hart. But for the most part, I think for short guys, what really makes you stand out as a short guy, one, you really just gotta be confident in who you are. You can't change your height, but I guess that's kind of hard to do if all you've been getting is rejection from women because of your height.